It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Niners and the Seahawks under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, ready for this battle in the NFC West, a division of haves and have-nots of late, division that's produced the NFC representative to the Super Bowl for 4, Greg, of the last 6 years.
Yeah, it's very top-heavy, and it's really interesting to see kind of how that baton has been passed. San Francisco and L.A., they've really been the belle of the ball over the most recent years. But it wasn't very long ago that the best team in football, arguably, was the Seattle Seahawks. And then you look what's going on down in Arizona. They probably surprised some people last year. They feel like they have their long-term stability at the quarterback position with that new staff. So I wouldn't be surprised if halfway through this year, we look at the NFC West and say, this is one of the better divisions in football.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. So Kittle comes in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down, 49ers.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
So Kittle comes in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing again is Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
Open man is Jennings. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Rudy's kick is good. And the Niners are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Play action now. It's Geno. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, Smith. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. Ronnie Bell back deep for the 49ers. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Niners offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Here's third down and a few inches. So Kittle comes in motion. Third and short. Here's Purdy. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
First and 10 for Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Third down. Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Throwing again is Purdy. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A gain of 26, and it sets up first and goal.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal. It's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the 49ers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, this is Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They go play action with Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the 1st down.
Watch the eyes of this quarterback, Mike. He understands as he goes from his first to his second read, there's no reason to force something downfield. Check the ball down, get it in the hands of your running back, and pick up a positive play.
The tight end Fant in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. 28 yards on the gain, and it sets up 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Here's Walker. Powering forward. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
1
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Jordan Mason on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Niners offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Second and 11. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
3rd and 5. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. 3rd and short. Purdy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Really showing off the elusiveness after the catch. That's a gain of 26.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Second and a yard. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers are in the lead by the score of 13-7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Once again, it's Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Second and 7. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Checking it down. This one is caught.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. So Kittle comes in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's caught by McCaffrey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Really showing off the elusiveness after the catch. That's a gain of 26.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
From the gun, it's Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll bring up second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. We need 2. Here's Purdy. That one taken in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Shenault. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. And a short pickup here. Brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Smith to throw on 1st down. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
3rd down and 9. Off the play fake. Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. There was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Purdy on 1st down. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Purdy works out of the pistol. He'll go right and find his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's 3rd and 7. Again in the air for Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. Throwing again is Purdy. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. Throwing again is Purdy. He's going to run it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got it inside the 5. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
That is caught to the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers are going to extend their lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Smith now to throw on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A second down throw for Smith. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Again, working deep downfield. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll lead to a second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Smith from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk to gain of 43 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
They'll motion over Samuel. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So Kittle comes in motion. Now it's McCaffrey. Ooh. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Third down, Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. At issue, did the ball cross the goal line? A reminder, it just needs to be the tip of the football just breaking the front of the plane where that white goal line begins. And it needs to be indisputable, which can sometimes be difficult with all those bodies in there. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane, the goal line. Now it is 1st and goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Back to the air again is Purdy. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Chenault. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On play action, Smith. That's complete to lock it outright.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the bootleg, it's Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Off the play fake. Smith. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll get about 6 on that one. Still have work to do. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Gino. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's Bell to return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Purdy now on 2nd down. Open man is Jennings. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Throwing again is Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Third and 6. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Three for three in the game, as this one is also good. And the Niners will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. On the return, it's Chenault. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back is Smith. There's Lockett for the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw, Smith. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And that is no good. He missed it. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And the Niners are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. Here's a run. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Here now, second down and goal. Running left, it's McCaffrey. And it'll be a gain here down to the 12-yard line. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Looking to Samuel on the outlet.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. On the return, it's Chenault. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But See if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, Smith. This one complete to his tight end fan. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They run once more with McCaffrey. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Again, it's McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Throwing is Purdy. This one hauled in by Thomas. And just a pickup of 3 or 4, but with the penalty a moment ago, it leaves them with a good down. 2nd and short.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
First and 10. Purdy. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. They'll come up here on second down and 5. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Third down. Purdy. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers will add one more onto their big lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's that. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 32 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Smith to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Niners are going to get the football at their own 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
There's Deebo Samuel and the rest of this Niners offense set to take over again. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second and 7. Now Smith. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, Mike, this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Seattle.